Using improper language or gesture, entering the court or interrupting play, spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Clint Capella.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. And it's D in at the 2. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risache in at the small forward position. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered.
Oh, no question, B.A. But it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
And you look at this rookie class, MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
In terms of rookies, MP is up there in talent, and we've seen flashes of it. I think he's had a good year. I wouldn't call it great quite yet. There's some room for improvement for MP. But honestly, guys, that's all rookies at this point of their careers.
Daniels, that one's true.
And it seems like Daniels is comfortable all over the floor.
Pass to D. And here's Hayes. Doncic outside from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Johnson passes to Young. The floater. Ooh, rejected by Doncic.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's D. Vanderbilt with a screen. Lets it go. D can't get it to go.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Number 0, his first, team second.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. The 3 from Risache.
When LeBron is engaged on defense, he's a real problem at that end of the floor, too. Terrific job changing the shot.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Now here's Doncic. 17 points in his last outing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Now here's Okongwu. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Greg.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
And the Hawks making a change here. LeVert's checked in, and so he's able to get 1 of 2. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a three-point game. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. Well, you look at Rizache. He has really come out of the gate hot with his debut season. Currently in the 3rd spot, but I could easily see him climbing the rankings.
He's gotten his rookie season off to a tremendous start. He deserves to be right up there near the top of the list.
And, you know, don't be surprised to see him bounce over the two fellas in front of him. I mean, I think he certainly has just as much, if not more, talent than both of them.
Here's D. 14 points his last outing. Vanderbilt, the pass to D. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Daniels. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
James deciding where to go with it. Here's D. He's checked by LeVert. And the foul called on Karis LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Reeves is checked in for Doncic. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Matthews. Baseline jumper. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Niang. Capella against Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 6. And here's LeVert for 3. Drills it from deep.
You know, these are exactly the shots, guys, the coaching staff wants LeVert to take because they know it gets him going.
Johnson against James. 41 seconds left in the first. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's LeVert. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Vanderbilt. Lakers trail by 6. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Pass to D. Now, here is James. Count it.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
LeVert outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Atlanta on top. Up.
Turn this around, kid.
They've got Terrence Mann, Clint Capella out there with Larry Nance. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Capella is getting better at sharing the ball, wanting to improve that part of his game.
Here's D. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Graham.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Yeah, they've got a lot of terrain to make up, and shooting the three-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do just that.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's D. He's got 5. Bufkin with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
D gets the bucket.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Bufkin. And again, it's Atlanta.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Here's D. Give him 8. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
Bufkin, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Here's D. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. Here's D. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. The offensive rebound. Doncic deciding where to go with it. Second shot opportunity. Nice finish from Luka.
That's the weight room strength of Doncic right there. Fully displayed.
35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bufkin. He's got 6. He shoots a 3. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Pass to Reeves. Here's D. Give him 8 points now. And it's off from 3-point range. Here's Bufkin. Can't connect from 14. And so it's Atlanta now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half. One team is driving and the other, well, they're just being driven.
Rough road ahead, Artie. Check your tires.
And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Lakers.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Karis LeVert.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And so in the game for the Lakers, LeBron and Vanderbilt, your small and power forwards. Then there's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's D in at the 2 guard. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Now here's Young. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Vanderbilt's gotten his first basket of the night. Atlanta leading by 9. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Young. No good there. Good D by Doncic. The Lakers shooting about 43% in this one. And there's the lob. Now Young with a steal. Here's Rizachet. Check by James. Young against Doncic. Young missing again.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Well, Grant, aside from...
What you say?
Wow.
My goodness. Come on now. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, BA, every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Johnson as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Daniels. He has 6 from deep three-point land. Rebound, the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Daniels. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Hachimura's checked in for Vanderbilt. Lakers trail by 10. Doncic outside. Pass to D. Back to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Rizachet. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Clock is at 3. Good work defensively by James.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Here's Young, following the score by Los Angeles. Down low. Here's Daniels, guarded by Doncic. The next checked in for Los Angeles. Reeves comes in for Doncic.
Substitution on the court.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Niang, the pass to Capella. 6 to shoot. Here's Krejci. Banked it in off the glass. Krejci's got his first basket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
To the wing on the left. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's D. The three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Here's Krejci. The 3. Rebound by the Lakers. James has got 4 rebounds now. Reeves, the pass to D, to the middle. Shoots in deep. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
Well, that's exactly where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Pass to LeVert. Niang a screen. Now here's LeVert. He's closely guarded. And a nice finish on the layup. LeVert's got 12.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
To the inside. Here's Niang. Rebound by the Lakers. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award.
Checked in for Niang. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He is... not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, B.A.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. They've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Clint Capella. Karis LeVert is out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Matthews in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5. D, the pass to Finney-Smith. That one doesn't drop. Atlanta leading by 6. Spins. Here's Mann. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Pass to D. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta.
By going cold in that first half, they made things hard on themselves, but they've been warming up since that time.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Oh, he picked him clean. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Throw it down on the breakaway
And when they need it most, they show us some clutch play on both ends of the floor.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Daniels. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's James from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And that'll tie this game up.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's Daniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Here's James. Again, the Lakers.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Now Young. The floater. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 1. D, the pass to Doncic. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Drains the triple.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Doncic against Young. Okongwu will screen on Doncic. Inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Jackson Hayes.
You see why he's one of the guys they want at the line in these situations.
Los Angeles has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. 1:02 left in the fourth. Vanderbilt, the pass to Hayes. Here's D. Now Vanderbilt, covered by Johnson. And here's Doncic outside. And knocks down the 3.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Young looking over the floor. Wing shot on the way. And he sinks it. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Here's D. No good on the 3. This play could decide the game.
Can't afford any mistakes here, B.A.
Daniels. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to D. Outside Vanderbilt. Here's D. Puts up a 3. No good from three-point range. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Young with it. Pass to Daniels. And buries it from deep. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
No choice but to go for the 3. Maybe set up a screen to carve out some space and get a clean look.
Here's D. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to OT, but they come up empty-handed. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so...
Just got to tighten up and get them next time.
My kids were last weekend. Oh, yeah?